recycling here in the village in one form or another for quite a while, right?
Since, well, back about 91. I guess the first position I had, I was in the Spring River Sportsman's Club, and we had the original Association for a Clean Environment, or ACE as we called it at that time, was collecting recyclable plastic and glass and aluminum cans over behind the Elks Club. And we would work this, I believe it was every Tuesday at that time. And it seems to me that at times we even had 2 days, where 2 days a week during some of the time, but we would pile these plastic milk jugs. That was the only plastic we took at that time, was the white milk jugs. And they were tied in big, with a heavy nylon cord. They were tied so that they could be handled in one big bundle. And then they were just tossed on a pile. And I did this with Bob and Carol Thompson, were running it at that time. Carol was the one that originally started the organization. And so I was working with the Sportsman's Club there when they asked me to come on the board and help them out that way, and that's how I got started. And this was probably about 94, 95.
So there was quite a bit of participation back when this got started, or was that
There was a lot of volunteers, and of course we weren't as, I mean, the amount of material handled was nothing compared to now. But we did have what we called White Mountain for a while, because we didn't know just how to get rid of the white milk jugs, and they got pretty high. And of course, changed a lot in how we handle things now. So we would have 3 to 4 people sometimes working out there. And then eventually, Carol found a place to haul them away. And this is kind of a story by itself, but it was hauled, an outfit out of West Plains came down. We took a couple of pickup loads up there, and then they came down with a big truck, and they said all they needed was to have somebody help them load it. And so we made sure they got loaded, and we got rid of that mountain. I am 81 going on 82. And I just, I have some arthritis problems, although they're not that bad. And I can still handle myself pretty well. But I just don't feel that I can continue to do it as a full-time worker every Wednesday morning. And this is what I'm looking for now. We're hoping that we can get through the rest of this year by filling in for each other.
But you would like 1 or 2 or 3 people to replace you, really, right?
Yes, I would sure like it to have some sort of, so that we can, we're trying to form a long-range planning in the recycling committee, as well as a short-range planning. Now, the short-range planning is definitely just trying to get more people to help us out.
It's a great program, and I just hope it continues. We need all the support we can get from all the communities around here. And I think most of the counties have endorsed the whole thing, and it's a marvelous idea. Well, anyone that knows anything about recycling knows that Marty has been doing it for a long, long time, and he deserves to take a break. And so I hope someone will come forward and coordinate the whole thing and get this environmental effort continued.
Through some grants and some county grants and state grants, they were able to build the building that we now have, where we can bale and where all the stuff that we do from Cherokee Village is hauled out there and baled and shipped out.
Right now, I think totally we've got about 87 stops where we pick up cardboard and newspaper and other things in the area, and with our trailers and trucks out, we do just about 1 million pounds or a little bit more than that a year. And that's not too bad for a 3-man operation here, working the way we are.
They can call City Hall and just leave a note. They'll get it to me. They can talk to the mayor, and I'm sure that he'd be happy to find there's someone ready to come in and do things.
We're glad to be here recycling and helping all of our neighbors in Cherokee Village. This is the Lions Club this month that are working here, but we do need more help, regular help. Marty has been with this program all the years that we've had it here, and we need some more help, especially someone to repay him for all of his hard work and take his job over. We think we do a good job for the community, and I'm sure you'll agree with us on this. And it also saves money for our village.
It was hard to miss the mountain, the landfill out there. You say that you've seen 3 of these gigantic holes filled up since you've been here?
That's right. And if we didn't have Tri-County Recycling with all that cardboard that they're shipping out, all the magazines and everything, if that was going into landfill, there'd been a lot more than 3 holes to fill that up. So there wouldn't have been any landfill left, I don't think, if all that would have had to go in the landfill. The counties are mandated by the state to provide a place to recycle. We're getting enough come back into the Tri-County Recycling now. We're getting closer and closer all the time, so that the counties and the cities have to put less into it. And that's what we're looking for, that day when maybe someday they won't have to put anything into it.
Thank you very much.